Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for coming back for another movie review. Today, I have a very special movie that we'll be reviewing. Promising Young Woman.
Lately, I've been feeling like I might want to get back into it.
Promising Young Woman is written and directed by Emerald Fennell, and it stars Carey Mulligan and Burnham. The film follows Cassie, who's smart, cunning, and she secretly lives a double life at night. But an unexpected encounter soon allows her to right the wrongs from the past. This movie is incredible. The performances, the storytelling, the writing, the scenery, every single aspect of it is just amazing in its own way. It takes such a brilliant writer and director to put this from paper to film. It's amazing in every single way. Carey Mulligan absolutely kills it as our lead protagonist, Cassandra Thomas. She goes just insane. It's incredible. And when I say insane, I mean in a good way, never in a bad way. She portrays a character who has a lot of trauma built up inside of her, but doesn't show it to everybody, which is impressive. That's such a performance because it takes a lot for an actor and actress to allow this character to manifest that. Her acting shows the audience how much this has affected her character, and you feel for her and you understand her motives and why she does the things she does, which makes the film all more impactful. The color palette of this movie is just incredible. You have a bunch of light, bright colors, and it makes the film look somewhat fantasy-like, and it's so pretty and beautiful just to look at, just to rest your eyes upon it. It's so incredible with the pinks and the whites and the reds and blues. It's such a fantastic look. The film's tone often switches up, which I'm totally completely fine with. It's just that there are some happy moments and then there are some really dark, unfunny, serious moments, which I do appreciate that a filmmaker does because this film is set in reality. It deals with things that actually happen in our world. And there's a lot of happy moments and then there's a lot of sad moments. So it's nice to see that the tone shifts because at one moment we could all be happy and then the next moment could snap and end like that. I love that. I love when a film does that, and this movie does it brilliantly. The film has a lot of heart in it for such a dark subject matter. Now, the film deals a lot with sexual assault, and that's a very serious topic, but it never treats that like a joke. It takes it extremely serious, yet there's comedy in this movie, and the comedy is done very well. It never treats the subject material as a joke, which I 100% love and appreciate that, because that's very commendable. Because it doesn't take a lot for you to rip on such a tough and hurtful and just disgusting subject matter, but it takes a lot more effort to shine it and show a light on how disturbing it is. So I do appreciate Miss Fennell's work there. This movie has a bunch of funny and dark moments. Most notably, the funniest scene to me is, and the scene that keeps replaying in my head, is the Paris Hilton pharmacy scene. I absolutely love how lighthearted and how much heart there is in that scene, resting in such a dark film. I truly appreciate that, and I like how it was done. This film feels like such a dark movie wrapped in a sugar-coated light. It feels something so disgusting, and it eats you, and it makes your stomach turn on the inside, but it's wrapped in such a beautiful packaging. Emerald Fennell does an amazing job as the director of this movie. She takes this disgusting, disturbing part of reality, makes the outside of it look pretty, but the inside is as sour as hell. And the movie is not all completely dark, as I've stated. There are some light, tender moments in it, and I do like that. I do enjoy how there is some heart in this movie, how it's not just one thing after another, just beating you over the head with how disgusting life is and how disgusting people are. There's a lot of glorified cameos in this movie that I really enjoy. There's stuff done by Max Greenfield, who plays Schmidt in New Girl. There's Alfred Molina, he's phenomenal in it. There's Christopher Mintz-Plasse. There's Adam Brody, and it's such amazing work by all of them. They all do such a great job. The build-up in this movie is incredible. To me, it starts off a little slow, but I love that for that purpose, and it just keeps you engaged throughout the whole entire time. and it just ramps up, ramps up, ramps up. And the thing that they do is that they put Roman numerals in there before anything huge happens, so it has you anticipating anytime you see a new Roman numeral. And the build-up, I just think it's incredible. I think it's one of the best parts about the movie is that how you can be so in awe, waiting for the next thing to happen in this movie. I have to admit, the ending, it does feel a bit rushed, but I understand why. I get that, and it's not a huge downside for me. I do appreciate it. It's just, one thing happens, and I'm like, oh, holy shit. And then, movie's over, and there's the credits. So I'm just like, whoa, that was really fast. But I was just so engaged with this film the whole entire time. From opening credits to the end credits, I absolutely adored this. I've been seeing a lot of different things about the ending of this movie. People have been saying different things, like they don't enjoy it as much or it doesn't fit the movie. Personally, I love the ending. I think it fits this film. It's extremely strong. It gets the message across, and as an audience member, you're left disgusted. I left this movie pondering this film repeatedly and thinking about it and not sure how to feel. This movie got to me, and I sat there and I was thinking about how should I feel? I have a lot of mixed emotions, and I was wondering, is this the certain way I'm supposed to feel? Am I supposed to feel indifferent? So I just felt different coming out of this movie. And when I say indifferent, I don't mean it as a bad thing. I mean, I was extremely engaged by this movie. This movie engaged me so much, it had me coming out thinking about it, and I've been thinking about it ever since. And that's what I love when I watch a movie, is when a movie can have me still thinking about it days after I watch it. And it has me questioning our society and the people in it, and really thinking, it's time to wake up. We need to get out of this. There are a lot of disgusting people out there, and it's just sickening to see that this is reality. This is a feminist revenge thriller. It's dark, it's funny, it's just incredible. Watching this movie is such a trip for the ages. I've had people come out of the theaters and talk to me and just say how sickening, how disturbing this movie is, because this is real. Because this is the world that we live in, but how much they've loved it. They say how great this movie is. They talk about how amazing it is, because it's true. It's amazing, but it's a sick portrayal of real life. And it's only sick because it's true. This is the world that we live in. Emerald Fennell does an amazing job at recreating the world that we live in a film. This is such a beautifully dark film wrapped in such a beautiful sugar-coated shell. I think this movie is extremely powerful, especially for the present day. I think this film deserves a watch from everybody because it's an extremely strong film with such a strong message and such a beautiful, strong presence on top of that. It deals with a lot of heavy subjects, and it never treats them as a joke, but it always makes you think about the world we live in. It is such a beautiful modern film that deals with the Me Too era, and I just love how Emerald Fennell can do such an amazing job. I absolutely love Emerald Fennell's work. I think she's an incredible writer, director. I love her work on Killing Eve, and I've loved this film so much. I cannot wait for what new projects she does and puts out. I will be definitely there to watch it when it drops. I love this film so much. I think it's an incredible story and everything about it. It looks beautiful, sounds beautiful, and it's just so powerful. It is a must-watch from me. I give Promising Young Woman a 10 out of 10. Thank you everybody for tuning in for my movie review. It means a lot that everyone would come and watch this, so please, if you don't mind, just leave a like or subscribe below. That would mean a lot to me. And also, if you would, comment down below any feedback, any movie requests, anything. It would mean a lot to me. Once again, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.